So one of the things that we do is we use the band to kind of defeat the left-right problem, right? So although this is my right hand, if you just remember to go mirror image that this is your left hand, and oftentimes if I turn around, I'll actually move the band so that it stays consistent for you. All right, so here we go. Fururashi. Hands and feet together. Bow. Fururashi. So I'm excited for this to be kind of an introductory beginner class where we can go over a lot of basics. But if you're in the middle, if you're getting, toward blue belt, this is a good return to kind of ask the question, do I know what I think I know? All right, so let's stretch out first. Right leg forward, left leg back. Straight leg stretch, each. Knee. Son. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Yes. And switch sides. Each. Knee. Son. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Guards up to the side. Make sure there's no small children to your side. Each. Knee. Son. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Switch your guard. Each. Knee. Son. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Guards up to the left. Straight leg back. Each. Knee. Son. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Switch guard. Each. Knee. Son. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Trunk rolls. Twist from side to side. Relax your arms. Reach overhead. Nice job. Punch across. Roll your shoulders back. It's amazing what taking just a little bit of time for you in the morning can do for the rest of your day. Switch. Hands on your hips, circle your hips. And switch directions. Feet together, little circles with your knees and your ankles. Switch. And grab a foot, balance. And then it's funny with these, it's easy to, oops, I'll turn this way. It's easy to kind of pull back this way, but you get more of a stretch if you take the leg and draw it forward and press the hip forward. So you get more stretch across the front of the quadricep if you're not bent like in your butt. All right, if you come straight here and then press the hip forward, you'll feel it more in the front part of the leg. Switch. Kind of have to be mindful to do that. You've got to settle into the leg that's on the floor and then press that hip forward. Woohoo. There you go. Kibarashi stretch. And now right from here, lift up and lean on the leg and reach over. A little stretch. And switch. And back to the center. Come on up, shake a leg. Okay, so hands up. Roll your fingers down, thumbs on the outside. Pull both hands back, double punch forward. Pull both hands back, double punch forward. Pull back, each. Nei. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Yes. All right, now, if you were a chicken and you kind of went like this, right, you want to feel those muscles in your back when you pull back, okay? So pull back and then punch forward, pull back, punch forward, pull back. All right, we'll do 2 sets so that you can switch the baby to the other side. You can punch on that side and then punch on the other side. All right, double punch, pull back. Well, if you, usually, Jamie asked if you double punch for real, which leg would you step forward with? And you wouldn't necessarily double punch this way because you'd hit their 2 shoulders. If you double punched, you might do it more that way. We would do more of a U punch. We could do that later. All right, so let's do, but we're gonna do our double punch. You're gonna do a single punch and then switch the baby to the other side. All right, now settle your feet so that you don't fall forward. Pull, punch and pull back, each. Nei. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Elbows in. Ku. Ju. Yes, right? So you want to watch out for your elbows popping out. You want your elbows to stay in as you go. You don't want to pop this way. You don't want to do that. You want to stay in. So switch the baby to the other side. We'll do another set. And then I'll get a baby, I'll get a pad. We've done that before. We've done a protect the baby class, so we might have to do that today. All right, ready? Each. Nei. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Good job. Seach. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Okay, so we'll do a protect the baby class. So grab something to hold. Doesn't have to be a baby, but it could be a baby. I'm gonna grab a pad, punching bag thing. There we go, that's babyish. And if you don't have a baby, it's then like a protect the groceries, you know, like somebody's trying, so we'll do a protect the groceries class, no problem. Okay, so we have the baby, all right? And we're gonna, so we'll have the baby on this side. Oh, wait, no, sorry, whoop. It's easier for me to switch my baby. Okay. Don't drop the baby. Okay, so we're gonna put the baby on this side. We're gonna step forward, rising block, and then back to ready. Step forward, rising block, back to ready. Each. Nei. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Yes. Move the baby. Step forward, rising block. And then we realize how, when you do have a baby, you realize how unsymmetrical you are holding the baby, right? Because you and the baby like one side more than the other. I get that, I remember. All right, rising block. Each. Nei. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Yes. Okay, put the baby on the other side. Now, I wasn't really thinking, but if there was really a baby, I wouldn't step forward. I would put myself in the way and put the baby on the far side. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna turn and we're gonna punch and come back. punch, and come back. The only thing I don't want you to do is overextend, okay? So I want you to do a powerful punch, but if you could see my arm totally, you're gonna see it's gonna be bent a little, okay? So we're gonna put the baby to the backside, punch, and run away. All right, ready? So step, punch. We're not actually running though. Ready? Each, punch. Knee, step forward and punch on that side. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Switch sides. Good job, Mom. Step in and punch. Step and punch. Each. Nay. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Okay, good. Switch the baby. All right, so let's see if we can do a combination. So we're gonna do a block. We'll do 2 blocks because I like those 2 blocks together. All right, so we're gonna come across, outside forearm block, and then down, downward block. Okay, so step, across, and down, and then step away. Step, put the baby to the backside, block and down, step away. Each, 1, 2. Nice job. Knee, 1, 2. The only thing I don't want you to do is don't look down with the block. A, that's going to be hard on your balance. And B, when we do fight or spar with somebody, we use our peripheral vision. So we never chase a block or a strike because it diminishes our vision in other places. So block and block. Keep looking ahead. Each, 1, 2. Knee. Song. Chi. Block, block. Go. Cross. Down. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Block. Good. Switch. Block across and down. Back to ready. Block across and down. Back to ready. Across and down. Good job. Each. 1, 2. Knee. Block and down. Song. Block and down. Chi. Go. Rook. Don't punch your baby in the head. That's good. Okay. Rook. 1, 2. Sich. We're protecting the baby. This is the protect the baby class. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Good job. Shake. And I'll tell you what, holding a 20-pound baby while doing karate is no joke. I've been there, I've done that. I've done kata with the baby, you know, like in
He's
the back.
actually close to 30. He's almost 17 months old.
Okay, so that's no joke. That is no joke. All right, so I think we're back on this side. All right, now we're gonna try some kicking. We're gonna, oh, we don't have the baby now. We can put the baby down for a second. Okay, gently toss your baby on the floor. All right, so let's do, we're gonna step back into a front stance, and then we're just gonna do that for the moment, and do a down block, okay? So we're gonna bring our hand up to our cheek, and we're gonna step back, down block, and then back to Fudarashi, okay? So we're gonna step back, block, back to Fudarashi, step back, block, back to Fudarashi. Oh, good. Oh, I love moms who've watched lots of karate classes. You're so smart. Okay, here we go. Each. Yes. Knee. Song. And Florida, try not to step back on that one board. Try to step back so that you're in a proper front stance as you step back. Chi. Go, block. That's better. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Do. Oops. Back to Fudashi. So bring your other hand up, step back, block, and pull back. Good. And as we do the block, you're going to try to get the hammer fist part is the one that does the block. Okay? Ready? Step back, block, each, knee, song. We'll do a protect the baby technique next. Song, chi, go, rook, seach, hutch. Good job. Coup, two. Okay, the rest of us have to protect the baby now. Good job. All right, we're gonna protect the baby on this side because that's where he is. All right, so now keeping your balance when you're holding something is a different thing, right? So, and your targets will be different. If I didn't have anything to hold on, I could kick you in the waist or kick you in the head. But I'm gonna lose my balance if I have a big weight and I'm trying to do that. So we're gonna do a roundhouse kick that goes to the knee because that's probably more devastating anyway, okay? So you're gonna, I'm gonna show you this way. You're gonna pull your heel back and kick in and down. And you're trying to pull the ball of your foot as it targets the knee, okay? Because if somebody's chasing you or bothering you, you don't wanna waste time taking out their knee. It's very difficult to chase after you if they don't have a knee. Okay, so ready? Pull, kick, in and down. And let's pull those toes back. Ready? So you're gonna pull the toes back so that you're hitting with the ball of the foot. Ready? Hold, guard if you can or not. Yep, kick, and then come back. Each. Knee. Song. Chi. Nice job, Mom. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Two. Yes. Good. Switch to the other side. If you want to make it more difficult and add a second kick, if you're not holding a baby for real, then you go right ahead. Okay, so ready? Pull back, kick, in and down. Nice snap to that kick, Mom. Each. Yes. Knee. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Two. Oops. Good. Back to the other side. Now, we're going to stay on the same theme, and instead of touching the knee, we're going to go through the knee, which is also going to let us turn around, okay? So here's what it'll look like from your side. You're going to go through the knee and then walk away, okay? So let's see. I want to go, so if the guy was in front, the guy was in front of me, I'm gonna go through the knee and then run away, okay? So we'll stay on the same side, but we're gonna go side to side, okay? So we're gonna go through the knee, same side of our body, walk away, boom, go through the knee, and then come back. Okay, so it's a roundhouse kick that goes up and comes down, and it uses the weight of your body, which when you are holding something extra, that's excellent. Okay, ready? So go through and kind of make a circle. Okay, so watch. There you go. So watch, instead of going out and coming back, you're gonna let yourself, like your shin goes through the target, and you turn it into walking away. Okay, so we're gonna kick that way and then walk that way. Yeah. Yeah. Ready? So kick that way and then walk this way. Good, good, good. We're gonna use the weight and the step to go right through. Good, ooh, nice, Florida. Beautiful, mom. Each, bang, and through. Knee. You can even hold on with 2 hands to the kid because we're gonna be spinning, right? Sewn, and through. Nice. Chi. Go. Beautiful. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coo. Two. Us. All right. Probably don't yell in your child's ear. Okay. All right. So we're going to switch the baby to the other side and kick with the other leg. So wherever the baby is, I'm always using the other side to be doing the attacks, right? All right. So now we're going to kick and turn. Now, here's the difference between karate and self-defense. Although these moves are self-defense oriented, in self-defense, we would really just use the side we felt good about. Hi, beautiful boy. But when you're holding something, that might change. I might have to hold my child with my dominant side, and I might have to do the strikes with the left. So I'm perfectly fine practicing both, but in most typical self-defense classes, we just practice the dominant side. So, but in karate, we always practice both because we're developing the ability to be ambidextrous and handsome. Okay, good job. All right, here we go. Ready? So we're gonna do it on the other side. Ready? Kick through and take a few steps. Kick through, take a few steps. Each. Knee. Song. Chi. Oops, I went the wrong way. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. I keep turning the wrong way. I gotta face this way. Coo. Wah. Two. Us. All right. Whew. Good job. All right, now I'm gonna put my baby on your side. No, you're good, unless you wanna switch. You pick. You pick the side. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use this kind of stop motion, but we're gonna treat it like a palm heel strike, so that on the one hand we could just be saying stop, but if the attacker is there, unless I need to go forward to hit them, right, we're actually gonna go back while we put our hand up, okay? So that I don't wanna close distance unless I'm doing it on purpose. Oh, look, 2 people with 2 kids. I love you guys. You're the best. Okay, so ready? So we protect the baby and put the hand out and then come back. Ready? Step back, put the hand out and come back. Now you have extra weight, so don't super extend. I want you to stay within yourself a little bit. Yeah, because you'll fall over if you do that, right? If you go super far, you're gonna fall over. So you wanna be compact, right? And super balanced. There we go, right? And so you don't have to extend the arm. You could be short with the arm as long as they're right up in your face. Ready? Each. And if you want to add verbalization, you can. If you want to say no or stay back, you can. Depends on your child and if you're going to like bother them by doing that. Okay? So ready? Or you can do it with them. They can say no with you. That would be fun. All right? So step back, no. And back to ready. Each. Knee. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seat. Hutch. Good job, Florida. Coo. Two. Us. Okay, move the baby to the other side. You guys are awesome. All right. Ha! Those are big babies, people. All right, step back, strike. Back to ready. step back, strike. You do not need fancy things to stay protected. You need a positive attitude, a mama bear. You need a mama bear attitude, and a good singe them with your eyes look, a loud voice, and a nice hard strike. All right, so ready? Step back and strike. Back to ready. Each. Ne. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coo. Ju. Yes. Okay. Now, if your child is a little bit bigger and they were like standing behind you, right, and you were trying to keep them protected while they were standing behind you. So is she joining you, or is she can? Yeah, this will be a good one for you guys. All right, so little Florida, your job is to stay behind mom. So what we're gonna do a positioning drill, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hands and put them on your mom's hips and hide behind her, okay? Your job is to, no, not hugging, because you'll be too close and you won't be able to maneuver. You're gonna just put your hands right on her hips, and then mom's gonna back up and go forward and go forward, and you guys are gonna act like our Chinese lions. That's what you're gonna do, okay? So I'm gonna give you directions, and you guys are you're either gonna go sideways together, or back, or forward, and you're gonna stay connected, but mama bear's gonna be in front, and baby bear's gonna be behind, because mama bears protect baby bears all the time. All right, so ready? So you're gonna step back, shift, step back, step forward, shuffle forward, shift, stay together, go sideways, go shuffle to the side, switch, shuffle to the side, switch, shuffle, switch, and come back to the center. All right, so that's just a good way for you to stay, like stay out of the way and let mom deal with the big part, okay? Love you too. All right, good job, you guys. All right, off and away. Super good. All right, now hands up. I'm gonna grab, I'm just gonna keep the theme going, even though babies don't always last this long, but it's good to have, it's a good practice. So grab your baby. One of our babies didn't make it this long, they're gone. Okay, so we're gonna use our stance though, we're gonna use Kibidashi. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna, now because of what I'm doing, normally I would let you go kind of straight out, but because I really wanna see what's going on, I'm gonna turn a little bit more so that I have better vision of my problem area, okay? Each, ne, song, chi, go, rook, seach, hutch, coo, ju, us. Okay, switch. Ready? So normally we might be in Kibidashi here. We're gonna turn and back fist. Back fist. Each, ne, song, chi, go, rook, seach, hutch, coo, ju, us. Okay. Now, if you can think of a scenario and you want to either tell me or do the scenario, then we can do that, okay? And I'll tell you, while you're thinking of it, I'll tell you, when we went to New York City a couple of years ago, my daughter was 16 years old. And I'm a grown-up, but we were in Times Square. And so we were kind of both each other's, and she's black belt, so we were good. But we were both at a heightened awareness type place, right? So we never let go of each other. We were either arm in arm if there was room for us to be side by side, or we would be, if we had to go single file, we would always be holding on to each other. So I had physical contact with my daughter, even though she's 16 years old. And so she had physical contact with me, A, so we wouldn't get lost from each other, B, so if there was a problem, we were right there for each other. I often wonder what to tell her to do if I need to use my fists and kicks on someone. All right, then I would say run. So our basic danger philosophy is danger's that way, safety's that way. You would say, like, if the default would be run to the car or run to the door or run to a grown-up or whatever the safe zone is. So if you're out and about, sometimes it's a good idea to, like when we go to the Freiburg Fair, we say the carousel is our meeting place. So we've basically chosen a safe zone if we're in an environment where we think we might need it. The carousel or the usually not the carousel's this one. The big round one that's tall that you can see from forever, right? So whatever one that is. The Ferris wheel, right? So we say the Ferris wheel is our safe zone because you can see it from everywhere and you can run to it and we can meet there. So that's our meeting place. So if you have a dangerous situation and you want your child and you feel like you've got to protect, then on the subway, they'd stay right behind me. Actually, in my case, my daughter and I were on the subway, and I was like, you get those 2 little ones, and I'll take those 3 big ones. True story. Anyway, so they would either stay behind me if I felt like there was not a safe place for them to go, or we would have a prearranged meeting place, and they would run to that. I mean, it might not be a prearranged. I might say, run to the car. I might tell them where to go, but I would definitely get my child out of the situation if I felt like the only threat was in front of me and it was safe behind me. That's a very situational kind of thing. What I would say to you is you are such a smart person that just trust your gut. Trust your instincts, trust your gut, and trust yourself to make the right decisions in the moment when you need them. Is that okay? Okay, good. So back to our baby. We'll do a couple more with the baby. All right, now, so what you're gonna do is we're gonna basically like shadow box, but with the baby. So it limits you to one side, which I think is actually a good drill anyway. And you're gonna pretend, so you're gonna use your karate moves, boom, bang. But now you're keeping the baby out of the way. You're defending on this side. Maybe there's another attacker over there. Maybe you have to change. So you're gonna use whatever moves you want on your mark, set, go. All right, good. So, A, it's exhausting. B, you find out how limited you are. And C, you realize that the best self-defense techniques are simple. Because you can't do complicated, fancy kicks when you're protecting something or when you're thinking about protecting something. Your brain won't allow you to go that deep into your training unless you have a deep level of training. All right, so let's do, yay, you're back. All right, so we're gonna do a shuto strike. Now, I can't switch the baby in the front. Well, we're gonna switch the baby in the front because that's just what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna do, you can either do a shuto strike or a back fist strike, whichever one feels better or easier to you. And then we're gonna shift back, shuto or back fist strike, one or the other, okay? So shift back, strike, shift back, strike, shift, strike. Hey, welcome back. Shuto. And then we can come forward. Bring your hand up to your cheek, across. Bring your hand up to your cheek, across. Hand, cross. Each. Knee. But that's actually a good way to teach a press block because you have to go across. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Joe. Yes. All right. Find out if we're with baby or without baby. I think we can put the baby down for the moment. All right, so let's do a quick little self-defense series that I like a lot. So you're gonna put one leg forward and one leg back, and whichever side is forward, that's the hand that goes out. All right, and then the side, we're gonna start on your dominant side. So you're gonna have your left leg forward and your left arm out, and your right arm is gonna come up, and you're gonna twist in to do an elbow strike. Twist in. So the back foot can come up, but it doesn't come in this case, because we're gonna use it in a second, okay? So we're gonna go braced elbow strike. That's our one technique for the moment, ready? Braced elbow strike. Each. Knee. Stomp. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Ju. Yes, good. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So put your hand out in front, and essentially that's grabbing them by the ear, right? And then take your other hand and bring it up, and then bring it across, elbow strike across. Now, this hand, you want this all to be one hard surface so that it comes across beautiful. Ready? Each. Knee. Stomp. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Ju. Yes. Okay, good. Now, put one leg in front and one leg back. And you're gonna lift the arms up and pull the arms down, pull the hands down, and then you're gonna lift the knee and do a knee strike each time. Ready? So knee, and if I talk, you can keep moving if you need to. Ready? Each. Knee, strike, stomp, chi, go, rook, seach, hutch, coup, ju. Yes. Good. Switch to the other side. Hands up. Draw the hands down, lift the knee. Each. Knee. Stomp. Chi. Go. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Ju. Yes. Okay, switch. Now, if you were having trouble catching on to that first one or you didn't have a chance, we're going to go back through it slow. If you already did 10, then you're going to do them fast. And the amount of time that I go slow, you're going to go fast. So reach your hands up, pull down, knee strike. Reach your hands up, knee strike. Beautiful. And let's alternate sides. You stay on the same side. I'll tell you when to switch. Each. Knee. Stomp. Chi. Go. Switch sides if you didn't. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Coup. Ju. Yes, good. Switching sides is an old fitness trick so that if you don't know you're going to get to the other side, at least in one set you got through everything. All right, now we're going to do the elbow strike and the knee. So remember that we did a little piece of a drill with a kid behind us, right? So if we have our hands free, we could do the elbow strike and a grab and a knee, okay? So elbow strike and leave that leg back, grab, knee. Beautiful. Elbow strike, grab, knee. And these are devastating attacks. You don't ever want to have this done to you, but it is devastating to the person that is being done upon. Ready? Elbow strike, grab, knee. Each. Knee. Stomp. Chi. Go. Rook. Hutch. Coup. Ju. Us. All right, let's try the other side. Put the hand out. Elbow strike across. Grab, knee. Elbow strike. Grab, knee. Each. knee, elbow, grab, knee, song, nice, chi, go, rook, sich, hutch, coup, ju, os. All right, good job. All right, let's do 10 jumping jacks, because my gosh, there's always room for 10 jumping jacks. Ready? Ich, knee, song, chi, go, rook, sich, hutch, coup, ju, ich, knee, song, chi, go, rook, sich, hutch, coup, ju. All right, now let's just take those knee strikes and move with them, just so we finish with a little bit of movement. All right, just step and knee, step and knee, step and knee, step, step, step. When you run out of room, turn around, go the other way. Ten more. Yes, nice job. All right, way to go. You know what, moms, we are incredible human beings. We get so much done in a short amount of time, and I'm so proud of you. Evelyn, I'm so proud of you for coming today and having your challenges with your kids in the room and sticking with it and coming back. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. It is just
Thank you for having me.
brilliant. It's just brilliant. All right, hands feet together. Dashi. Arigato. Awesome job. Awesome job.